Hello everyone, welcome back to more Wind Waker featuring Krystal from Starfox Adventures. Legend of Krystal, as it's called. Hooray! Thank you so very much. Here is Tingle's heartfelt gift of thanks. Well, Tingle, become an item. You got the Tingle Tuner. If you get stuck or need a quick hint, connect the Game Boy Advance to your Nintendo GameCube to talk to Tingle. After connecting the Game Boy Advance to controllers socket 2, 3, or 4, call Tingle. Now, no matter how far we travel from this dingy cell, our souls will be as one. Splendid! Tingle is going to get ready to go to the realm of the fairies, so you just wait here, okay, sir? Sir? That one didn't get edited. I was forgetting something important. Oh, Mrs. Fairy, you want to come to my island, don't you? Don't you? It's Miss, not Mrs., but okay. Mrs. is only if I'm married, so... You got Tingle's chart. What kind of chart could it be? When you go out to sea, open it. If you ever need any help with your charts, just leave it to Tingle. Don't ever forget it. If you ever need help with charts, don't forget it. Creepy. Not gonna lie, Tingle is creepy. This is like the creepiest iteration of Tingle. Honestly. I think I actually need to go this way, come to think of it. Right? Is it just like straight ahead over here? Nope, it is not. Rippity-doo-dah. I don't remember where I'm trying to go. Over here? I'm going somewhere. I just don't know where I'm going. I swear it's off on the right side. Just gonna keep, like, finding paths to go right. There it is. I just wasn't in the right spot, it seems. You got the Pictobox. Cool. Now I just gotta figure out the deluxe version. At last, I've succeeded in stealing the Pictobox I've desired for so long. Succeeded, yes, but sadly, due to a slight mistake on my part, I was also caught. I've been imprisoned, but do not give in easily. I refuse to give this wondrous box to my captors. I've decided to hide it here in the depths of my cell, and then make my escape by tunneling out. Yes, that is my plan. I don't know if it's, like, canon that it's Tingle that did this. Just because, like, I mean, there's so many tunnels out of here, you would think that he would have escaped himself. But, I don't know. Yeah, dump me. Alright. Apparently there is that one. Oh, a look in your eye. So you found yourself a sail, have you? Very well, I shall teach you the art of sailing. Next to my hull and get and climb aboard. Set the sail and press it to hoist it. Sail will catch the wind, which will push upward. The arrow that appears behind me indicates wind direction. Yada yada yada. Try to do want to adjust your speed. You understand all of that? One more thing, when you are out at sea with few landmarks to go by, you'll be at the mercy of your sea chart. I've marked the place we should currently be heading for you on your sea chart. If you get lost at sea, simply press up to open the chart to confirm your position. Now, the westerly wind blows. hop in and let it carry us to the east. Sure, but I actually have other things I need to do first. That was just the easiest way to get here. So, bye-bye. Poor king. No. Now, like I said, I don't actually know what I'm doing in terms of, I just tried to set playing too much Ocarina of Time rando. I just tried to set freaking Pictobox to C button. Like, seriously. Oi. Why, young madam, I must say you seem to be in possession of a very fine Pictobox there. Are you a lover of pictographs as well? There can be no villains amongst the ranks of Pictobox lovers. Take your time, look around, I implore you. So I think I have to, like, come up here and, like, look at his stuff. And then, like, leave and come back. And then, like, I'm trying to remember what I've seen people do. I think if I talk to him at that point, then it'll work. Like, he'll let me get the thing. I'll do some finely snapped pictographs, you must admit it. But come now, you needn't be so surprised, madam. It is a hobby of mine to sneak up behind people when they least expect it. It's quite an amusing diversion, think nothing of it. By the way, the pictographs you see decorating these fine walls have all been taken by none other than myself. They are my pride and joy. You see, in my younger days I was tireless, sailing far and wide across the great sea, snapping pictographs wherever I went. Have a look at them, madam. What is this a pictograph of, you ask? Well, those are creatures called choo-choos. They're said to have medicinal properties. They are a most important resource, treasured by sailors the world over. Why, there's even said to be an extremely rare species of them, known as a blue choo-choo. Only under very unusual circumstances that they are ever sighted. You would be most lucky to ever come across one, madam. This one is of a tiny rock islet resting far out in the seas southeast of here. Is it nice? There's a very dignified butler standing before the door. I slapped his photo without even thinking. That aside, I am certain that this is someone's private cabana. I saw the strange platform rising up out of the seas, seeming to claw at the sky. Makes for an even stranger silhouette. Wonder if such things still remain out there on the high seas, lonely on the waves. If only I had the chance. I'd love to see these things once again. Did a finely snapped shot? I took it in my younger days. It is outside Island. It is the most delightful of fishing villages, innocent and rich with nature's bounty. It was there I met a beautiful young lass, although I suppose she's probably not as young as she used to be these days. What kind of pictograph is this, you ask? One ill-fated day, misfortune befell me. My boat was destroyed. Clinging to the wreckage, I drifted at the whims of the waves. That's when I saw this monstrosity. This foul ship, veiled in mist and fading in and out of sight like something of another world. Yes, madam, 'tis none other than the ghost ship. Rumors I've heard tell of a man who researched the reaches of the sea, where the ghost ship faded in and out of sight. That he drew a map of its movements. But it is said that as soon as the man had finished drawing the lines of that accursed map, he died a most unexpected death. Chilling, truly chilling. Now, if one were able to find that map, then it might be possible to sneak onto the ghost ship and get the treasure that is said to lurk within its hull. Also, there's like a room over here, and I don't actually know how to get into it. Not a bad pictograph, Is that not a rather mysterious statue? The statue's home is on one of the Triangle Islands. It lies due south of here. There are a total of 3 Triangle Islands, the northern, the southern, and the eastern Triangle Islands. Each of them has a statue such as this standing on its shores. This pictograph chills me to the bone. The Forsaken Fortress. This place lies to the northwest of our fair isle, but has been enveloped in filthy dark clouds of late. What are we to do against the silent evil that lingers there? If you value your life, madam, then at the very least you should stay as far away from that place as you possibly can. It feels as if evil that is not of this world lies in wait there, biding its time. Cool. Like there's like a secret like space up here. So like there's that. I don't remember how to do any of this, honest. Like, I don't know, I should say. It's not that I don't remember. It's that I don't know how to do, like, any of this. So, I'm gonna try a couple of things that I think are right, but I don't know if they are. You see, young madam, I've been studying Pictoboxes since I was but a lad. My lifelong dream of creating a box with incredible photography capabilities is at long last nearing fruition. Madam, I hesitate to ask, but could you perchance become my research assistant? Sure. Oh, really? Really and truly? My heart leaps at your enthusiasm. But I feel I must tell you. The path an assistant must follow is not a simple one. I demand that whosoever takes on the role of my assistant be an individual who can take whatever command I may issue, promptly complete it without hesitation. It must be quite a challenge, I assure you. Are you still sure you want to do this? Sure. Ha! You must share my love of the pictograph. What is your name, madam? Krystal, is it? Very well, then. I shall issue 3 commands to you. On the dawn of the day you complete all 3 tasks, you shall be my #1 assistant, Krystal. Now then, for my first command. A love letter. Do you know what that is, madam? It's a collection of words of love, long unspoken and put into written form. Somewhere in this town there is one who, despite constant rejection, never learns the cold lesson of unrequited passion and continues to write letters of doomed love. I'm certain the object of this sadly one-sided affection is in quite a quandary over the matter. I am of the mind that I must have a word with the unwanted suitor. However, I must have physical evidence, and thus your first task is to snap a pictograph of this individual in the act of sending the unwanted letters. That sounds easy, does it not? Rightly so. If you hope to be my assistant, you must perform this task with ease. I think this is what gets us the deluxe pictograph. I think you just automatically get it on New Game Plus mode, if I remember right, but also I'm pretty sure it's this guy. Like, basically if I just like kind of walk away, he'll eventually start walking. And he basically makes his way down to the mailbox, and then I snap a picture of him. So that said, I actually kind of love the fact that your tail in this mod like clips through the freaking shield. I think it's hilarious. I'm like, there really wouldn't be any other way of doing it though. Not without, like, completely remodeling the animations and such. And while possible, maybe, it's definitely beyond the scope of, like, a mod developer kind of thing. You know? Like, or I should say it's beyond the scope of, like, one mod developer. You know? And also, you never know if you might break something by editing like the models. It's probably a better idea to just leave it, you know? I need him to come down here, I think. Either that or it's this guy. I think it's the blue-haired guy that I need. I think he's the one that leaves the message in the mailbox. This is another guy who is also in love. But like, there's actually a quest to like get them together kind of thing. It's really cute. I've seen it before. Basically, I just need to like stand over here. And then, like, wait for this dude to make his way down here, more or less. That should be long enough that I can get back into the game, get set up. There we go. Cool. I figured that was something I could pause on. So that wasn't that, like, it wasn't that big of a deal. So. I got your pictograph, friendo. Somewhere in this town, there's one blah 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 blah. I should take a clear full body shot so I can see exactly what is going on. Of course, so as not to be seen, should take the pictograph from a distance, yes? Show this pictograph. Oh, now this is a finely sat pictograph indeed. Now, they say love is blind, but what could he be thinking mailing all these letters? Shall not ridicule him, though, for he reminds me of myself back in the innocence of my youth. Memories of those bittersweet summer days come rushing back to me. But I digress. Very good, madam. I must congratulate you on passing your first test. I shall promptly take this pictograph from you and use it most efficiently. Very well, next is my second command. I must search for this town's most timid and cowardly resident. Tend to flog his spirit so as to lend him some backbone. This individual flinches and jumps at even the slightest of surprises. Did you to capture the instant of pure fear on this individual's face in a pictograph? So tell me, do you think you can complete this task, madam? Now, this one, if I recall, is somebody at the bar. But I don't know if I can do that. Love this PC. But yeah, I don't know if I can do that during the day. I think he's there at night. Don't think he's there during the day. I don't have a way of making it night yet. That said, this is how you get to that, like, other room, I think, is through that door. But that might require... I mean, it would be nice if there was a paraglider. But I think that requires getting this moving, which would require the fire arrows. So I don't even know if I can do that yet. Like, I don't know if I can do, like, getting into there yet. Where is the freaking... Where is the bar? Anyway, I have completely forgotten where it is. I mean, I know it's somewhere on this island. Oh boy. I've completely forgotten where I'm trying to go. Right there is where I was literally looking at that and thinking about the fact that it's the freaking dude that's over here. This guy. Like, I was thinking about that and not the fact that freaking the bar, you know? Yeah, like, isn't the guy, or is it this guy that quivers in fear? It is this guy. Frick! Hit the wrong button. There we go. So yeah, I know that there are extra NPCs that are there during like the night. I thought he was one of those, but I guess not. I guess he's always there. Ah! I desperately needed a drink, sorry. I wonder how that sounded. Me like talking into the bottle there. Yeah. Town's most timid, cowardly resident. I freaking forgot to just hit the button. Oh, now this is a finely staffed pictograph indeed. Clearly this individual must be the town's most timid of denizens. Fear is his constant companion. I cannot complain, madam. You have passed in a most admirable manner. Say, is it me, or is this chap quite the striking individual? Very good, madam, and this means you have passed my second test. I shall promptly take this pictograph from you and use it most efficiently. Very good. Next is, at long last, my final command. Open your heart and mind and listen to what I say. Somewhere in town is a couple, a man and woman, whose hearts are secretly filled with thoughts of the other, and have yet, for reasons unknown, the two have never spoken. Even when they happen, by chance, to pass each other in the road, they each steal a brief, furtive glance of the other, but they suppress the longing in their hearts. I cannot let this tragedy go on any longer. For the sake of the town and my own desire to help these two poor souls, I shall play Cupid, Archer of Love. These two are timid burglars in the House of Love. You must capture a pictograph of them thinking their furtive thoughts. And young Mistress Krystal, if and when you hope beyond hope, you manage to complete the third task, then shall you be my #1 pupil. Ho! Does this not excite you? Good luck to you, madam. I've legitimately never done this quest line before, just saying. I wasn't even aware that this quest line was here until I saw somebody do it. So I have to get a picture of the guy that's over here. Right? God, where he at? He's all the way over here. Like, he starts as basically as far away from her as possible. So I actually now have to wait for him to go all the way around the island and come right over here. And then I can snap a picture of him and this girl. So excuse me. I'm gonna do that. And that lets me get a drink. So, be right back. Aight. So, he comes around the opposite side. I was waiting for quite a while. I was sitting here waiting for him to come around this side. And I happened to turn around and notice that he was right there. I was like, quick, snap the picture. What can you do? But yeah, so I got the picture at least, I think. If not, I can always try again. Now knowing that he comes around from the other side. That's not quite right. Nope, okay. Even though I did get the picture, I think I was too far away, which is fine. Good grief. Sorry, again. But yeah, I think I was just too far away. So I don't, like, I didn't count because I was too far away from them. So. Alright, well, now I know he comes from this side. So I'll just sit here and wait for them to show up again. Oh my god, it takes so long for him to get here. Like, oh my gosh, it takes so long. It's like almost 2 full minutes for him to get from where he starts to there. Oh, this is a finely stopped pictograph indeed. I had no idea these two would get along so splendidly. You can see the love there, hidden but thriving. Even I, who lived in this town for so many long years, did not realize in the slightest the extent of their passion. You have done well, Krystal. I shall promptly take this pictograph from you and use it most efficiently. Now then, my young madam, you have completed all of the tasks I set you to. My doubts about you have all been cleared up. I shall hereby be proud to call you my assistant, Krystal. And to reward you further for your fine efforts, I offer you this. The elderly lady next door tells me it has value of sorts. All that for a joy pendant. From here onward, come rain or wind, my heart shall rest in comfortable ease. And at the same time, your heart will learn the love that pictography fosters. What about the deluxe one? How do I get deluxe pictograph? I thought that's what the whole point of that was deluxe pictograph. Do I leave and come back, maybe? And then maybe he'll give me another quest? I thought that was the whole point of what I was doing. My assistant, Krystal, allow me a brief query. Do you perchance know about pictographs with color? I've researched this concept for many years. At long last, I understand it. Stronger light is needed to imbue color in the photography. No normal light will do. In fact, normal light must be overcome. Color pictography requires a light of the very brightest intensity. I've heard tale of a mystical creature in a place called the Forest Haven. It's said to be the tiniest of creatures, one that unleashes an otherworldly light. As an aid to me in my research, could you possibly use an empty bottle to capture one of these creatures of legend? Oh my gosh, I have to freaking go all the way to the Forest Haven before I can even freaking get the stupid deluxe pictograph. Did all that pointlessly then. I guess I would have had to have done it eventually, right? But, like, I basically did all that for no reason. Because, like, I can't do any of that right now. Frick! Okay. Well, I mean, at least I did a quest I've never done before. So I guess I'm happy about that. I know I'm gonna need to figure out how to set up the tingle tuner at some point as well. So I should probably consider looking into that. Like, look at this! This guy starts all the way the frick over here. Like, pretty sure he starts, like, up here. And, like, he goes all the way down here, walking, and then he goes all the way the frick down here, walking, and then he goes all the way the frick over here, again, just walking. And then finally, and this is the thing, he doesn't go this way, he stops, and he goes this way. And then he passes by her. It takes so long. But, like, I thought he was going to come this way, you know? He was going to come right up here, and then just walk past her, and then go right to where he starts, you know? Which I guess this is not where he starts, come to realize. It's So I guess that makes sense. Maybe that is it. Maybe that's why he comes up this way. Because, like, he starts here. Ah, yeah. I see. Because otherwise, if you went this way, it wouldn't even take him by her. So he has to come this way. That's what it is. Comes this way, he walks by her, and then he comes back over here and loops his path. I didn't realize that the first time, though. Good grief. So much work for what ended up being nothing. I just wanted the deluxe pictograph. But apparently I have to wait till Forest Haven. Oh my gosh.
Hey.
Why'd you hesitate so? Get in! Like, I was trying to, but apparently the get in button was not freaking correct. Whee! Alright. Time to go sailing on the big blue sea. I think that is the island for this quadrant. Or not quadrant, but like this like chart area. I think it's that over there. So eventually I'm gonna have to do that. So that said, I did find a really useful feature while I was waiting for that freaking guy. I know I don't want to explore too much, but I'm going to come over here and deal with this guy. Rip. Oh, I thought this got me something, but I guess not. Well, that was pointless. I freaking drowned somebody for no reason. That's great. I love it. I love that I just drowned that guy for absolutely no reason. Also, if I really wanted to, I could technically swim everywhere. I have a way of doing that. But it is faster to freaking use King than it is to swim. So I really don't know of any benefits that would give me to just swim everywhere. Also, I think people would be like, really? About me doing that. I hope this is like piece of heart or something and not just freaking rupees. Oh, good. I realized afterwards, I'm like, isn't this rupees? This is gonna be pointless, isn't it? What? I'm gonna spend a few rupees. Since I'm, since there's Beetle's Ship Shop right here. So I'm gonna spend a few rupees. Don't want Hyo. Don't need the Hyoi pair. Alright, that's 7 out of 8 slots. I mean, not that it's worth anything other than just those two things. The bait and the freaking Hyoi pairs. So it's not like the bag is used for anything else, but I'm not gonna bother with you if you're just there just to be there. So And I might as well just not bother with the rupees that are all over the place either. Because I don't really need them right now. I'm at 170 out of, 200. Like, literally just had to spend some. So there's no real point in, like, maxing them out. Dragon Roost! Yeah! On the horizon! That is our destination, Krystal. Dragon Roost Island. High atop this island's peak lives the spirit of the skies, a great dragon by the name of Valoo. You must go see this dragon and request from him a jewel called Din's Pearl. Ask the people of the Rito tribe who inhabit the island about how to see the dragon. Oh, I almost forgot. Wait just a moment. This is the Wind Waker. It is a baton of sorts that was used long ago when the people played music and prayer to the gods. In those days, simply using it allowed one to borrow the power of the gods, but I do not know if it still works. Even so, I thought it might be of some use to you. Perhaps you should try using it. And now 4-4 time. Oh, other way. There we go. That's it, Krystal. That was not bad for your first time using the Wind Waker. Not bad at all. You can also conduct with it in 6-4 time by tilting to the right. You do well to remember that. You received the legendary Wind Waker. By using this magical conductor's baton, you can borrow the power of the gods. Yada yada yada, yada yada yada, yada yada. Put it on Z and never do anything else with the Z button. Always Z. And never use it for anything else now. Like, literally, that's how I play. Because I just freaking hit Z, and put it on Z, and never do anything else. Bum bum bum, bum bum bum. Oh, bo bo. Oh, bo bo. There we go. Learn the Wind's Requiem. That's what I needed the most. Yep, that's a mighty nice place. The name's Zephyrus. I'm the god of winds. So you're the new Wind Waker, are you? Great, great. For a beginner, you've got a nice wind sense about you. I like you, kid. That tune you just picked up? Well, it gives you control over the direction the wind blows. Depending on how it's used, wind can be a good thing or a very bad thing. One example of being a bad thing, you should see my brother. It saddens me to say that my brother Cyclos is miffed about his monument here being broken, and now he spends his time creating cyclones that torments people with. So, if you encounter any cyclones at sea, chastise my brother for me, will you? And that is my request for you. There's a Wind Waker manga, 4 coma, something like that. I don't know what the proper term is. It's one of those, like, 4-panel things. So I think it's technically a 4 coma, but it's drawn in, like, a manga style. Unless that's just normal. Oh my gosh. Throw the freaking bomb. It's not that hard. Missed it. Is there a bomb up here by chance? Am I doing this at the wrong spot? Yes. Okay. I am having the worst luck with these freaking bomb flowers, let me tell you. I need to shoot that with an arrow if I want to do that. This one is like, you do that, right? Or am I, like, right? Don't you have to do that to get, oh, you have to do it here. There it is. That's what I was remembering. I'm going, I know you have to, like, pick up the bomb flower and then, like, chuck it. Like, what the frick? There it was. I figured it out. Also, they really liked this sidle mechanic for this game. They were like, hey, we've got this cool, like, sidle mechanic. How do we use it, like, for everything? Also, here's something that I took far too long to discover. If you do this, you never have to do that set of puzzles again. Oh, hi. Nico did this really fun thing with these mailboxes. Because they talk, good morning, welcome to the postal service. What do you have for a delivery? Like he did this really fun routine. I'm not gonna copy him. I mean, I might have copied the voice that he did just now, but I'm not gonna like copy the routine. Where like he goes up to the mailboxes and is like, you know, he does the like, do you have anything for delivery? And then Link's like, no. And then the mailbox gets mad at him. It's funny as heck. You gotta watch it to understand it fully, but it's funny. Krystal, is that you? It is. I'm pleased to see you're okay. I don't think I'm doing the same voice. Oh well. I must say, you've traveled far for one with no wings. And your sister, is she? Is that so? Well, don't worry too much. I'm sure she'll hang in there. Have an idea, Krystal. Would you like to meet our chieftain? I've told my people here about you, and all of us Rito are very concerned. I'm certain the chieftain will befriend you and lend you the aid of our Aerie. It's settled then. I'll fly on ahead and let everyone know you're coming. Come inside, Krystal. I'll be waiting. Alright. Into Dragon Roost Island. We'll get to through this cutscene, but then I think that's where we'll be ending at. Well, have you discovered the cause of the Great Valu's anger? Oh, so you are Krystal, are you? Quill has told me all about you. Troubling tale indeed. I insist that you let us know if there is anything we can do to help you. We shall do everything in our power to assist you. However, in the meantime, we have a problem of our own to deal with. When you arrived on the island, did you notice the raging dragon perched atop the mountain? As you can see, we of the Rito tribe are profoundly connected to the sky. We make our livings on the airways. We do so by the graces of the sky spirit Valu. When a Rito reaches adulthood, he or she journeys to the top of Dragon Roost to receive a scale from the Great Dragon. It is this scale that enables the Rito to grow his or her wings. Recently, however, the once great Valoo has grown violent and unpredictable. Sadly, we can no longer approach him. If this continues, the fledglings who are of age will never be able to receive scales from Valoo on Dragon Roost. They will remain wingless, and in time, our very way of life will be threatened. As Chieftain of the Rito, my first responsibility is to solve this problem. My apologies, but I must ask you to wait for our assistance until this is done. Will you do so? Sure. Chieftain, what do you think of consulting Krystal with regards of your son, Prince Kamali? As you can see, Krystal is a gallant young lass. I feel certain that Prince Kamali would open his heart to her, and speak freely of his fears and worries. That may be. Let me be direct. My son Kamali is of the age to earn his wings. Yet he is weak in some ways. And in light of the current situation, he may just give up on ever getting them. What say you? Will you share some of your courage with my son? Will you meet with my son? Sure. I thank you. We shall do our best to solve our problem as quickly as possible, so that we may better help you with yours. I have something I wish for you to give to my son. A young girl named Medley is holding it for me. Would you find her and take it? I'm counting on you. Here, Krystal, take this with you. Who knows, it might come in handy. You got delivery bag. It can hold many items meant for delivery. You should find Medley in one of the upper rooms. Leave the great Valoo to us. In the meantime, do your best to aid Prince Kamali. Alright. Well, this is where I'm going to end things off for now. I do hope you've all enjoyed thus far. It's definitely been fun getting a chance to replay through Wind Waker. Even if it's a little different, you know? It's been fun. So yeah, feel free to check the playlist for more episodes of this if you would like. You can also feel free to subscribe if you've been enjoying. That way you can catch other episodes of other series. And also, there is links below in the video description to Patreon and Discord. Feel free to come on out, hang out with us, chat, and all that. And maybe get some sneak peeks of a game that I am making. And with that, I'll see you all next time. See you later.